One is never too old to learn, Snips.
What's up guys, this is John Vegas. Today I'm going to be talking about Ahsoka Episode 5 review. My Lord Jesus in heaven. Did we get an episode? Ahsoka Episode 5 starts off with Hera coming to this planet looking for Ahsoka and Sabine. Then it cuts back to Ahsoka in the world between worlds with Anakin. And the thing about this, I actually have a gripe with Star Wars fans, is that people kind of forget that Luke isn't the chosen one, it's Anakin. And it seems like Anakin doesn't get as much love as Luke from the Star Wars fans. And I know it's because Luke is technically the OG hero. You should give him some love because he is the chosen one, Anakin is. And they kind of disrespect him by putting him in this TV shows and not really showing him in the movies. And let's just be real, he should have been in Rise of Skywalker. You can't have Skywalker without Anakin. And I know there's the little voice at the end. I'm talking about a real appearance. I digress. Anakin, he says he's there to complete Ahsoka's training. Oh my gosh, guys. And Anakin still has those good moves that we seen him do from Revenge of the Sith.
Oh man! I'm still geeking out about it.
So first he kind of tests her will to live. It seems like she kind of been cruising. She blames herself for the downfall of Anakin by leaving him. I don't really think it would have mattered if she stayed or not. He was resolved already to kill children. He would have killed her too if she would have stayed. Anything to save his wife. That's kind of what he was kind of telling her. It's like, hey, adapt to the times. That's what he was saying. So in those times, they were a warrior. It was so cool to see him kind of flash in between his good nature. He tests her from that side first. And then when she doesn't really learn anything, then he tests her with his bad nature. And people actually kind of forget that Vader didn't become Vader when he got the suit. He was already Vader. It was really cool having that episode 3 flashback kind of power scene. His look. He actually looked like when the son of Mortis turned Anakin to the dark side. And it was cool seeing him flash back and forth. And it kind of makes you wonder, what is Anakin's place now? Is he a Force ghost? Is he a Force entity? Is he the father now of Mortis, taking that role of keeping the light and dark in balance? Who knows what Anakin's role is now? But yeah, it was really cool seeing Anakin again. I ain't gonna go into the whole episode. The flashback of the Clone Wars scene, that was the first time we actually seen his Clone Wars outfit too. That was the first time we see having that Clone Wars haircut as well. It was cool like seeing Ahsoka from when she was a kid. That actress played her really good too. And Hayden Christensen played Anakin perfectly. We finally get to see Anakin in the role the Clone Wars made kind of like popular, is that humanistic mentor master kind of approach to Anakin. We actually got to see that. And he still was himself.
What?
Still playing, making jokes. That's the Anakin that we got to experience in live action. And I know Hayden Christensen had a blast probably portraying that side of Anakin that we never saw. Usually it's always stern, serious, him being pissed off of what's going on around him. So it was cool seeing that side. And then Kanan Jarrus' son, Jason, had sensed that Ahsoka wasn't dead.
No one's ever really gone.
Jason senses her in the water. They pick her up. She convinces the whales to take her where Sabine is, and it takes off. Let's just say this was the best Star Wars that I've seen in a long time. Dave Filoni, 2 thumbs up. And I know you guys are feeling the same way, especially us prequel fans, like people who grew up around my time. I was born 96. I was the perfect age for these movies as far as like prequel go. Anakin was my hero. The fall of Anakin was like really tragic, because when I was a kid, I wanted to chop off my arm and be Anakin Skywalker. I wanted to do that flip move that he does behind the back. I still remember the old episode 3 trailer for the game. Fulfill your destiny.
Fulfill your destiny.
Good times, y'all. It gave me that feeling again, like I was a little kid. Dave Filoni.
Glabrous and smooth. Xerxes was reborn a god.
3 thumbs up for this episode. I'd give it a 9.7. Only take off 0.3 is because when they had the flashback of the Clone Wars scene and Ahsoka was blocking some of the blasters, she blocked like 2 that never came. So, you know, that was a little... You know, I'm just being a little stickler now. Like this video, comment, and subscribe.